Didn't shoot any video last night at the camp when I got here. Yesterday was a pretty tough day on me, but we made it. Got a little strung out and didn't have enough water. It always worries me. But the little campsite was pretty good. Not real flat, but it served its purpose. Looking around there. So, alright, time to get everything packed up and get on the trail. Alrighty. Camp's all packed up. Everything's picked up. Accounted for, hopefully. We're off on the, headed on down the trail. Make the decision whether I hike straight on back to the car or reach up there and try to make a loop. Isn't that pretty out through there? Very pretty. Not a bad settings to camp in, right? Okay, here we go. Down the trail we go. Here I seen that big old elk run across the trail earlier. We will see how today pans out. Yesterday was a struggle. Everybody only likes to show the good stuff, but yesterday was a tough day on me. Didn't have an appetite, ran out of water. No appetite equals no calories into the body, no energy. So it was quite the day yesterday to make those 13 miles. A little brushy. There's water right on the trail. So we'll see how this pans out. I think I got about a mile to the junction. 2 miles. Whether I turn off and make a longer loop or go on back to the car and spend the night there in that campground. Make it a short day and rest up. And go out and make a different loop. Or another loop, let's put it that way. I got another loop planned out at 27 miles. So, we'll see. See how the whole body reacts today. Yesterday was a tough one. Okay. Off down through the bushes I go. Very pretty. Okay. Well, I'm here almost to the Wingham, back to that Wingham, where the Wingham Trail and Goose Creek runs together, trail junction. And all kinds of campsites up and down this area. Squirrel, he don't like me up here. But very beautiful in here. Okay, I'm here at the junction of the Wingham Rolling Creek Trail. All the way down through that area, Wingham and Goose Creek. I guess it's actually Wingham. Picks back up to Goose Creek. Junction is 609 and 663 Trail is where I'm at. Lots of water, lots of places to camp. Like a pretty popular place. So here's where I got to make my decision whether I trek on back to Lost Park where I'm parked at, or extend the loop and go up, get on the Colorado Trail. So time will tell. Over there's where I camped under those rocks sticking up over there. I took pictures of them this morning. We come over and came down to the creek and followed it down to the trail junction. Now on the winding creek trail now. Hopefully I'm about halfway up this climb. Get up to the top of it, drop over, try to get about another 7-8 miles in today. Find a decent campsite. Then I'll have another climb out in the morning, drop back into Lost Park campground where my car's sitting. Very beautiful up here. Well, I'm at the top of the climb, and come on, there's a little meadow up here. People camp up here, for sure. Of course, you got to carry water. We're coming up out of Goose Creek. Pretty interesting. Of course, I have to wonder why is a meadow here? Because I've been in trees all the way up through here. No evidence of stumps or someone's cleared this. One tree right in the middle. Pretty interesting. Alright, take me a break and eat me a little snack. Yesterday I didn't have an appetite at all. And today I have been doing nothing but eating. There's another campsite right over there in the woods. So it looks like it's a pretty popular place. Alright, let's grab something to eat, a little sip of water, and we're going to move on. That's looking back up the trail. This is kind of the way it's been looking on this side of the mountain. The other side of the mountain was pretty barren, pretty rocky of course, but that little gravelly looking soil that you see around here. This side been pine needles, pretty soft. It's kind of crazy how this side of the mountain is completely different than the other side as far as the tread of the trail is. But anyway, switch back and through here. Looking pretty neat. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, the rock cairns, they do help. See, when I come there, I thought the trail turned downhill, but I stopped when I seen I was in the little bushes. And there's a cairn brings you up over this way. Well, there's where I came from. It's looking back up the mountain. I haven't filmed a whole lot coming down because it has been fairly technical. In the sense you've got to have good feet placement, trekking pose, or you can wind up falling pretty easy. So, looks like this might have been a little easier. Very beautiful down through here though. Coming up the other side is almost straight up and really rocky. But I think this would be a harder climb because of the way all the switchbacks they've got in it to keep things from washing out. There's a little bit of what that trail looks like. Guess I'm gonna point it down a little more. I'm watching my feet instead of the camera. You can see how that's sweeping on around there. Take this real slow since I'm not using my trekking post. Okay. There's where we came from. Heading down the mountain. Well, I'm still working my way down this draw, this drainage area. And it is pretty steep. Whew. I think I came about 3 miles or so. So, take a little stop here and get a picture of that route. Isn't that beautiful? This stream has been coming down crystal clear. It's going on down with the trail follows it on down now. Look back up there, there's where I was sitting earlier. Snaking down through here, we keep going. Very beautiful. There's where I came from. There's looking down the trail. You can see we're kind of following on down through here. I think we still got another 2 or 3 miles down to go. Not for sure. But I thought I'd stop and shoot some video. This thing's been so steep I've been afraid to get the camera out. So, very beautiful in here. Man, that creek sure is beautiful coming down through here. Trail just came out between those 2 big old boulders. It's nothing but a gorge in here. So, on downward we go. Tomorrow's going to be an all uphill day though. Be a long day to get back to the car, but that's alright. As long as we live to tell about it. Trail's not too bad right here. Let's see how much travel time I can give you. A little bushy, not too bad though. Trail goes on down that way. Let's walk out here on this big rock. Look at mercy, that's beautiful. Okay. Well, after that last creek crossing, completely opposite of what we've been doing. Straight trail. For a trail, anyway. Just cruise along. Which I think it goes up here somewhere and then it turns back into the creek. So, I expect we'll get back into that rough stuff pretty soon. I gotta cross that creek one more time. Or 2 more times actually. And that last time is where I want to camp at. So, almost there. Still say we've probably got another mile or so. This looks like where the trail makes that hard turn back down into the creek. Be my guessing. Alrighty. Onward we go. Alrighty, there's we're crossing that creek again. So, I wouldn't mind camping here. Still a little early in the day, but that's a pretty long downhill. It makes them old leg muscles burn too. For me anyway, having to throw the brakes on all the time. So, alright, let's get on up through here and find that next crossing. Isn't that beautiful? That was worth stopping and getting the camera out just to video that. How's this for views, guys? Isn't that beautiful? Oh, mercy. Ooh-wee. That is beautiful. Fairly low campsite right there. I might stop and check mileage. Won't be too far back down the trail to that creek to get water. Man, you gotta think this one over whether I'm gonna stay here or not. It is gorgeous. There's home sweet home for the night. And stopped down and filled up with water, and there's a creek crossing down there. Not the best, but it works. Here's one thing I'm doing with the duplex, is I found by propping that up, it gives me a ton of more headroom. This is end up planning on putting my head, so I got it up even higher. That sure helps a bunch. Every night in it so far has had condensation. Of course, the first night we got in at about this time because rain was coming, and with the wind whipping it and popping it, you'd get drips on you every once in a while. So we come up out of Goose Creek, crossed that mountain as we crossed. It's 2.5 miles up, and then about 6 miles down on the other side. It was another tough day, but I did feel better today. Yesterday I didn't have an appetite, didn't want to eat. Today's been a lot better. I've been hungry. I want to get my junk thrown in there, get me some dinner made, and eat, and read a little bit, and wait for the sun to go down. Hopefully up here high won't be too much moisture in the morning, and kick out early. Only did like 8.5 miles today. I think I got 12 to get back to the car. I should be less than a mile from the Colorado Trail. So hopefully it'll, if it been a major trail, I'm hoping the tread's good on it and I can make some mileage on it. And be back in there about this time tomorrow at the car and pack up and load up and drive out that road a little bit. There's some beautiful campsites. I'm gonna spend one more night before I head back home. So we'll see. All right, day 4 of the trip. Everything's packed up. Sides cleaned up. Nothing left. At least we hope. Back on the trail, about 7:30. Slept good last night. Kind of up on this ridge area here. Pretty close to a trailhead. Then had a guy come by this morning. Dog ran up and started barking at me. Didn't feel threatened, but sure, you never know whether you're gonna get dog bit or not. But that's part of being out in the woods. So, day 4 of the trip. Should be back to the vehicle sometime today. If the trail stays like this, I'll be back there earlier, but if not, we got about a 10, 11 mile day. Hopefully get up on the ridge line. All right, here we go. Get this day started. Come up to this trail marker. We're seeing it on the map, Windy Peak Research Center. That's a pretty custom sign building. It's pretty cool though. Someone took the time to lay that thing out. So we just crossed another little creek there, but I got full on water. So we're gonna keep moving on. Get up here to the Colorado Trail pretty fast. Feeling a lot better today than I have in the past few days. That one crappy day, then yesterday was a makeup day. Woke up and ate breakfast and felt good. So let's hope we can keep the energy level up and keep moving on. There's a few lost items, but I guess this marks the end of the Rolling Creek trail that I've been on. And this appears to be the start of the Colorado Trail. There we are, there's a sign right there. Colorado Trail going that way. I think that would be section 3. Well, I didn't walk up here to this trailhead. There's no camping. So, I think this is the start of the Colorado Trail. I think that's the Colorado Trail symbol right there. Pretty cool. Yep. Here we go. Alright, that's what we're going to be following. Pretty awesome. This is part of my hike that I wanted to, my trip this time to be sure and include to get on the Colorado Trail. And I would thought the guy that came in with 2 dogs, they must be coming off that other trail spur that I came past. Alright, pretty cool. Tree about to eat that Colorado Trail sign. So I'm going to be climbing all day long. And hopefully not till towards the end of where I'm getting off of this section. Be some really steep climbing going on there. So far it's not been too bad at all. Of course, early in the morning, fresh legs makes all the difference in the world. Still breathing hard, but sure feel a lot better today than I have in the past 2 days. And this sure is pretty though. Not a lot of big pine tree. Get some views up in there. Alright, there's where we're headed to. Well, we just turned out onto a tar road right back down there. So, change of tread for sure. I don't know how long this goes, but anyway. A little marble walking, but not too bad. Right down them canyons. I expect we'll snake around to the back of this one and keep climbing. Little flat spot here. You can see on up there, you can tell it's no road bed. Alright. Up the mountain we go. There's a little bit better view I was looking at earlier. Peak sticking out up there. Be sure and look at the viewfinder, not at the peak itself, so I can get a good picture of it. Alright, there you guys go. At some point in time I had came out of the Lost Creek Wilderness area. So here I am back in the wilderness area. So when I left Lost Creek over there, I put on my permit where I was headed and going. So I really don't think I need to fill out another one. So, on the Colorado Trail, crossing back into the Lost Creek Wilderness area. Alright, we keep climbing. There's where we came from. This is where I'm heading. Climb wasn't too bad. Tread was great. This is really great tread here. Still on the Colorado Trail. In the land far, far away from here. I'd like to be coming up this direction, coming the other direction, I guess. Hiking the CDT all the way. I think it pairs up with the Colorado Trail if I remember correctly. So. There's looking back down where I came from. This last mile and a half or so coming up that little road has been great. Graded easy. A couple of steep spots, but not bad at all. I just walked into this big old stand of aspens. This is some of the biggest aspen trees I believe I've seen out on the trip. Pretty good size. Walking through them just about as beautiful as walking through the pines. So I just up in there and stop for a little bit. Hopefully I might see a deer or something or other. Didn't see nothing, so let's keep moving on. Come out of those aspens and come back in here. Beautiful campsite in here. Like it's a pretty popular place. A couple of fire rings. Someone making them a shelter. So I don't know how. I must be close to a trailhead or something. Something or other. Looks like it gets used quite a bit. Alrighty, I'll get this more climbing. Okay, here we are at the Payne Creek Trail number 637, where it meets up with the Colorado Trail. Some little structure has been built there at some time or another. Someone playing around. But still following this old road. There's where we're headed to. My stomach says it's time to eat again, so I'm gonna pop a squat and dig in my bag and have me something else to eat. Very beautiful day. Pretty windy, which has been pretty good because it's kept the sweat off of you. But I'm sure here at this junction somewhere you can find a camp spot off down in there. He's coming up this way. And probably half a mile back down the trail was where I found those really good campsites. So, alright, let's find something to eat. Man, this is beautiful down through here. I stopped that water at a little draw, come up the hill, and then we kind of fall back off. But this trail down through here, this mixture of aspen and pine is so beautiful. I don't know if the camera's going to do it justice. How beautiful it is down through here. Had that wind blowing right in my face, and very cool. As in temperature-wise, feeling good. And pretty cool looking down through here anyway itself. Kind of coming down through here, and I know we got a big climb ahead of us. And that'll be getting close to wrapping up this trip. We're out to Colorado. Got out of the heat, Oklahoma. Nobody took a little adjustments here, I'm thinking. I think it's altitude and all that above. Okay, here comes folks. Okay. Passed a couple of on the trail. I guess this is probably the first day out because they smelled good. Some of the crazy things after once you've been out, away from all the daily soaps and perfumes, you don't really recognize it, but I know it's because after 4 days without having a bath, he stinks so bad that anything that smells different, you pick up on it right away. So, alright, we're about to get down to the bottom of this draw, and then I think it's climbing from there on out. So here we go. Just seen a mule deer on the trail. There's a real wide rack. See these through here to make another glimpse of him. Okay, guess not. How well it can be seen, there's a pretty cool campsite down in there. Looks like they might have made a corral or something in there at one time. Pretty neat. There's looking back down the trail where I came from. Here's looking up the trail, direction I'm headed in. I bet the sun's gonna wash this out. That is gorgeous up in there. Oh, mercy, that's pretty. Okay, onward we go. This is the second one of those I've seen. A whole lot bigger than what we see back at the house. And I'm gonna be really quiet because I can hear. Is that someone up there blowing a bugle, or I got elk right here next to me? Okay, right here at the junction, it's pretty obviously they got it blocked off. And if you're using all trails, you see the red line there, whether it's showing up or not, that it's one you need to go straight, but there's that other part of the trail there, that's a Colorado trail. So we've been following this old road. We're fixing to come off of it now as it got closer to the top up here in this section. It got a little more rockier, so I slowed my pace because it is getting steeper, of course. I knew it would, but also catching glimpses of elk and how an animal that size can get 50 yards from you and be disappearing in this. They are definitely in their element. So anyway, trail turns off the old road, quite obvious that's what they're kicking you off, so we're still climbing to the top. And there's a Colorado trail, and that's the way we're heading. Well, there's what the trail looks like. As we get off that old road, switch back just up through here, pretty rock and rooty. Still climbing. I don't know. Let's look here and see what we've done. It says I'm at 10,244. So we still got some more to go. Anyway, I slowed the pace way down. See how dense this forest is I'm in though. Beautiful in here. Beautiful. So anyway, onward to the top. Well, not much video climbing this bad boy. There's looking down the trail. There's looking up the trail. As you can tell, it's all hands on deck. Breathing hard, but we're still climbing. don't know how much higher it's going to take us. So, but anyway, there's looking down. It's not all that steep, but as you can tell, you're hunting to where to put your feet at. But one good thing about it, it's got a lot of good sitting rocks. When you get tired, just stop and sit. Go at it again. Here we climb. Well, if the all trails is correct, we should be at the top of our climbing. Trail's kind of leveling out. Still breathing hard. We're at like 10.6 in elevation. So that must be 1 o'clock back home. My alarm's going off. Alright, here we go. Well, if all trails is correct, we've hit the top of the climb. Around 10,600 feet elevation. Still causing me to breathe hard, so. But trail a whole lot less rockier. So kind of just little ups and downs there. There's back down the trail where I came from. Here's where we're headed. This must have been a recent bypass. Back down where I showed you earlier where the turned us up the hill. Just curious when I get back down here to this other point. That's back on that road that's going across through here. Don't know. It's been very beautiful back up in here. Gave you some exercise climbing for sure though. I'd seen this campsite over by the trail. There's a couple of them. There's one right up there. Like it hadn't been used in a while. Or might have had a fire ring started and never used. I don't know which it may be. Anyway, I've seen several of those along this trail. It's been pretty cool. If a person was out through hiking it, there's plenty of places to camp. Or level spots, let's put it that way. Depends on how level you like to be when you sleep. Well, I haven't pushed the pace hard today by any means. Haven't felt my energy levels crashing. But one thing today, my appetite has been back with a vengeance. I've almost eaten all my dadgum snacks that I put up in my small pouch. It most generally will take me through the day. I get down to this next trail junction, I think I'm gonna stop and take the pack off and see what else is in that food bag. And all I got that's salty is jerky. I think I got one of those tuna fish packages in there. I think I done eat my Spam. That is T-bone steak on the trail right there. Good, greasy, and salty. Ooh-wee. That's hard to beat. So, alright, I'll get on down this trail and we'll see where that trail junction is. I should be getting pretty close to it. Well, I just stopped and had me a package of tuna fish and mayo mixed in there with it and a cup of coffee. I was hungry already again. We're back on this old road bed. Next trail junction should be the one that goes down into the Lost Park camping area. Trailhead where I got my car parked at. So this whole trip's about to wind itself up. I may car camp up here. This road coming in here had quite a few spots on it to camp by. That way all I gotta do is throw the sleeping bag and tent in the car and head for home. First stop's gonna be over in Denver, and bright and early in the morning, and get a shower somewhere and a breakfast, and set the cruise and head home. Wrap this trip up. Probably head back to the heat of Oklahoma. But that is life. There's looking down the trail. Looking back up the trail. This section's pretty easy. Man, we're popping out into this meadows. That'd be a perfect campsite right there. And it's gorgeous. Battery's about to die on the camera, so we might have to take the pack off and give it a quick charge, because I got to video some of this. Completely different type of what we've been into. This is going down into the Lost Park area. And back around here and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just got down there closer, I could figure out what that was. It's the home site, it looks like, in there. That'd been rough having to live down here in this valley, wouldn't it? Look at all that ugliness every day. Ooh, that'd be rough. Okay, here we are at the trailhead. That's where I came out of there. Like a road. So, Colorado Trail continues on this way. Craig Creek 8 mile, Forest Road 817, 8 mile. There's all the rules going that way. Okay. Get the map. Okay, I stopped to throw the quick charge in the camera. So, shoot a little more video going out of here, because that is a beautiful valley. Look up to there. Ooh, that's pretty. Very beautiful. Well, there we go. I got the umbrella in quick deploy mode. Luckily I haven't needed it on this trip, but I felt raindrops on me. I got a 2 mile walk back out of here. So we'll see what happens. This is a hit or miss type rain here in Colorado. You never know. So alrighty. I've been forcing myself this trip to leave the phone in a pocket and shoot with this camera only. Decide whether I'm gonna carry it or not. I did fool around though and forget my ultra pod. I could put it on my trekking pole and get it away from me just a little bit. I'm not gonna get it out there on the end. The camera's too heavy for that. Looks like we're gonna walk right by that old house place, or homestead, whatever it was. Alrighty, I'm gonna turn the camera back around. Sign, you can't read it. I was hoping the sign would say something, but no go. Be rough living here though. Looking at all that ugliness all day long. There's a campsite right over there. Looking back up that valley. Very beautiful. Well, I do believe that is the campground right there. There's looking back up the trail. One last look. It's going to wrap up the 2019 Lost Creek, Colorado trip. This old Flatlander had days that he struggled, he won't lie. So, we're going to walk on down this way and hopefully all the windows and the car's still there. It'll be a good hike. Get out in a little bit, I'll look and see what the mileage for today was. I'm going to try to add up all the mileage. There's 6/10 of today's, not going to count because I dropped the umbrella. Had to backtrack 3/10 of a mile to pick it up. So we got to figure out a way to carry that when I need to. Yep, there's campground. Campground with the sun says no camping there. Guess people was camping just outside the campground, not paying the 15 bucks. Colorado Trail, 2 mile. North Fork Trailhead, 2 mile. Cool. There's a water well pump. Gate. Message board, it's pretty well trashed out. Alrighty, we'll walk on around the road here and see if the car's still sitting there. Well, the end reach said I've done a 46.6 mile loop. Hopefully it's tracking mileage pretty close. All trails, sometimes it's not, I don't think it hits it just right either, so it's anybody's guess. Just kind of walking down here and get one last look up the valley. But car started, all the windows is in it, no rat nest under the motor. Isn't that beautiful? No chances of rain coming in, as usual. This is going to wrap up the trip. This is going to wrap the trip up. Round 2, Lost Creek Wilderness area. Let's come back and do stuff that I already done. But I'm thinking pick a different wilderness next trip around. We will see. Very beautiful in here though. Man, I wouldn't mind coming back again. It's pretty well worth the drive getting here and headaches that you do. We're out.